forgot something earlier. So with this leak, we can start anointing items, right? With Sister Cassia, okay? It lets you anoint your necklace, which is awesome. Because she lets you anoint almost everything, these big nodes, onto your amulet, okay? Not the rings though. The rings would boost your tower, but the amulets should let you anoint all the ones that has those three essential oil, those oil, color ones next to it, okay? One thing I always wanted to hit was actually this one, Divine Judgment. It'll give me some elemental damage boost, of course, but also elemental resistance penetration. So I think this would be a good one to have. As you can see, the three essential oils next to it has colors, and you just make sure you grab the right colors or buy the ones that you don't have. Put in your amulet, okay, and the three different oils that's needed for your passive node, and it'll help give you that boost so you don't have to use a lot of skill points for some far away ones just for that one node. So I think this is really cool in this Blight League, and I can't wait to get that on my amulet after we kind of reshuffle our gears. My main move is, of course, Winter Orb. It's a channeling skill. It's mainly a cold spell damage, and then it shoots a lot of like cold, like spears out as projectiles. As you can see. So you really don't need to have a lot of good aim. It goes up to 10 stages, and if you have the right enchantment, and then of course you can have I think plus extra 2 Winter Orb stages. But we don't have that, so we'll make do. And then some important ones I have is Hero of Ice, Hero of Thunder, and Hero of Ash. And I do think this skill does have some mana problems, so Clarity definitely helps. And I have Lightning Golem. Okay. And as movement speed, I like having phase run sometimes, but you really don't need to have it. I think Flame Dash is great. And I have it linked to Arcane Surge. So my mana cost is 28 right now, so every time I Flame Dash, gives me that little boost, right? I like having Val summon Skeleton. If you have watched my previous videos, I just like them. I mean, there's no explanation. I like having them crowded, crowding me when I fight bosses. But most importantly, I think to complement this build, Blade Vortex is pretty nice. Or Righteous Fire. I have both of them. You don't need both of them. It's helpful with this league too, because when you're mapping by yourself and you run into Sister Cassia, sometimes her lane spreads kind of far, and having these skills really help you kind of survive. Okay. I have this armor. It helps with your area effect and area damage. I think it's been pretty helpful and definitely not very expensive. And a helpful tip out there is that I got it at a pretty cheap rate. So I bought it with the stats I want. And then I got this prophecy, which I got again. It's pretty cool if you don't know it. It's called this one, the Jeweler's Touch. You create a fully linked 5-socket item with a single jewelry orb. Yeah, so I just bought it with good stats, not linked or anything. And I had that prophecy myself. I didn't find out to this leak actually, and I just crafted this. So and once we have the currency, or I think of a better shirt to have, I might upgrade to a 6th link. Then I think this is pretty cool too. Is a helmet that grants you level 20 hypothermia. And I have it linked to my Blade Vortex, so it makes that even stronger, right? I have increased duration, control destruction, and of course I have my summon skeleton. And it just happened to have +2 leveled minion socket gems, so I have it there. These you can just, I think, buy. I know there are better ones that can be crafted, just like all of other builds. We don't really craft anything. Okay, and this ring is pretty good. It triggers summon volatile anomaly. Those are those like dark balls that you see in some of the maps, right? And then creates like a dark path around you once it hits you, and then it kind of decreases your blood. So it's the same thing. It has a 20% chance of triggering that. And I was just, yeah, sometimes you get confused because it's like my balls flying to the enemies versus like the enemies' balls flying to us. But it helps, right? And if you have an Elder item, your other ring is the Elder ring, which is what I have. It'll increase 77% spell damage, which also grants level 22 Herald Rash, so it kind of gave me an extra slot for me to link to other items. So far, so good. So, and when we first started, like, we had no good drops at all. So, and then, like, for some reason, this dropped. Okay, I mean, I don't know if it helps or not, but I mean, it sounds impressive. So, I haven't replaced my belt because I don't know, I feel like it helps because after I had that, we have been having a lot of good items that we could sell for. We've been getting some chaos. Most importantly, like 4 exalted orbs. I mean, this is the first leak we have had so many exalted orbs drop. Last week we had 1, and we were like super excited. So now we have 4. We don't even know how to spend it. Once we level 1 or 2 more, then we'll find a way to spend the money, right? All right, cool. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you want more videos, and if you like, please hit the like button, and thanks for your support. Have a great day.